Hello everyone, this is 5 Minute Reviewer, and today I'll be doing a Let's Play with the team from Fire Emblem Conquest, or Fates rather, and attempt to conquer this Tempest trial called Ice and Flame Part 2. Without further ado, let us begin. As you can see, my team consists of Xander, Hinoka, Ophelia, and Camilla, who is my bonus unit for this Tempest trial. One thing to notice is that my team has no healer, but I have given my Camilla a reciprocal aid, so that she's the only one that can heal a unit. One thing I need to be careful of is the Idun, the red dragon unit to the very right of this map. Right now, Idun has set herself up well for my Hinoka to hit her with the bow, and Hinoka's weapon is effective against armored units, which Idun is. Okay, with that I reposition Hinoka to safety and position the rest of my units accordingly. Again, there is no harm using range units to chip at melee units because they have no effective counter against them. Okay, because these units seem to be hesitant to come forward, I shall use Xander as my tank and Ophelia to buff his attack to finish off Selena first, and later I'll use the same Xander as a tank to finish off the last remaining enemy unit, which is Saber. On second thought, Ophelia can just do the job. I'll save Xander's special for later. Okay, this map is relatively dangerous, but I'll get rid of Flame first, and then I'll plan to put Xander in position to tank most of the attacks after that, so he can repel back. Xander has a built-in distant counter in his weapon, so I can get rid of nouns very easily.
Prepare yourself.
Now that's all that left is one green unit, and I can use Xander to rid of him very easily. Right now, Owen is the biggest threat, so I should aim to get rid of her first, which I can using Ophelia with a special. The rest of the units aren't that difficult, so example Sully here can be easily overcome by almost any of my units, and Mercedes can be overcome by almost any of my units. So sit back and relax and enjoy the massacre.
Okay.
Got him in my sights. Sweet dreams.
This map can be a bit tricky because the walls make the map a bit restrictive. But nevertheless, I think my plan is to put Xander in position so that their ninja Saizo will be countered by Xander. Right? Ophelia is used to buff Xander, and I expected the counter happens.
Right where I want you.
Now that my opponents have approached me, I'm at the advantage. I can easily use any unit to hit them within range. The question is that, how will I overcome Ephraim? Okay, Natasha is easy enough to overcome, but Ephraim is weak to magic, and Ophelia is my only magic unit. So what I'll do is after Xander finish off Maribel, Hinoka will reposition Ophelia, and Ophelia will finish off Ephraim. This map again can be a bit tricky because of the trees and the bridges that limit the movement of the units. So what I'll do is I'll use Camilla as bait to draw out the blue lens unit, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, now that the opponents are near me, I can slowly think what I want to do. Camilla will defeat Elena very easily. In the meantime, I will reposition Camilla out of danger, and then I will defeat Corin just like that.
Time to fly.
And then Hinoka will just poke Roy to reduce his health. If you play your cards right, Fire Emblem Heroes can actually be a very fun and straightforward game, and it can be fast paced. So what I recommend is do build your team with a lot of consideration in mind, and then you'll find that the matches are overwhelmingly easy. Okay? Oh man, I really hate this map. This map is a bit difficult as it limits my movement a lot. It has a lot of trees and a lot of walls. And worst of all, the opponent have range units. And one of the range units is very dangerous. The most dangerous range unit in this map is actually this unit over there called Guinevere. Guinevere is a blue mage unit. Her spells are very effective against infantry units.
By the stars.
Right, so I need to play my cards right in order to get rid of Guinevere. But I don't think I can do that. Because other than Ophelia, my units can be a bit weak in terms of offense. Hinoka, I don't think she can get rid of Guinevere. So let's see what happens. Okay, I don't think I'm in a very good position. Nah, man, Ophelia can't even get rid of the swordswoman. Alright, let me think. Okay, the archer won't work too. Neither the Hanzender. Okay, what if I bring Camilla forward? Okay, let's take a risk. No, Camilla. Ah, crap. Okay. Like, nevertheless, we need to get rid of the swordswoman first. Okay, let's try that.
Alright.
Okay.
Now, with only Guinevere left, she can choose to get rid of either one of my units. I wonder which one she'll pick. Oh, sorry Ophelia. Of course, she picked my most powerful mage. With my team down to 3 members, suddenly I'm not so confident about clearing this Tempest trial intact. I don't have Ophelia, which is a difficulty. Okay, my plan now is to move Camilla in such a way that she can engage the flying lens easily. Alright, Surtur will be struck by Hinoka because Hinoka has effective weapons against armored units. Okay, now I need to be careful on how they position their own units and always watch. In Fire Emblem Heroes, positioning is quite richly rewarded, so always take care on where your units are. Okay. I'm very lucky Xander got rid of Leon because Leon can be quite dangerous. Now the question is, how do I get rid of the other units? Okay. As stated, Camilla will handle Tsubaki, the blue lens unit.
You've been naughty.
Xander has high defenses, so Xander takes no damage against Luke's double sword. Now the most dangerous unit right from the start is Surtur, because Pirate Surtur has very high defenses, and he basically takes very little damage in your first strike. So as you look carefully, even though Hinoka is effective against armor, she only does 3 damage in her first strike. So my plan is to keep repositioning Hinoka so to prevent her from being attacked by Surtur. So she's just gonna keep chipping at Surtur's health until his stats, until his health is low enough for the final strike. So being able to shift your position of the units in Fire Emblem Heroes is actually one of the most important skills, because unlike other versions of Fire Emblem games, the attacks in Heroes always hit and there is no stats for evasion. So if you're able to position out of range, you essentially are able to do an attack that is unable to be retaliated against. Okay, like now. Okay, now Surtur's gone. Now the only thing left is Sleeve. Okay, but this is an easy win because Xander has high defenses.
Right where I want you.
With that, I end my Let's Play for Fire Emblem Heroes, the Tempest Trial, Ice and Flame 2. Thank you all for watching, and please subscribe and leave any feedback in the comments. Thank you!